Traveling Introvert. Today I want to talk about keeping in touch. This has been on my mind since a friend of mine messaged me, must have been 2 weeks ago. I hadn't heard from this friend in about 3 to 4 years. And so it always is something that comes up time and time again. I do tend to be the keeper of my friends' relationships. I do tend to be the person that keeps in touch the most. I'm the one that starts conversations. However, this is not always the case, and I'm trying to get better at making sure that my relationships are a two-way street. And so I got this message, and I was traveling at the time, so I kind of looked at it and then didn't think about it again. But this person had reached out after not reaching out at all for about 3 to 4 years. And I happen to live in the same city as this particular person. And so it's not a case of, oh, they live in a different time zone or in a different country or anything of that nature. They literally live in the same city as me. And what bothered me about this message was they were very much like, hi, long time no see, haven't heard from you in ages. And okay, so you haven't heard from me, but you also haven't messaged in ages. Why is it me that has to be the one to keep in touch? And I definitely have friends who are bad at communicating. But they're very upfront about it. They're very much like, hey, I'm really bad at keeping in touch. If you message me, I will message straight back. And so I have that already in mind with that person. And so, yes, I do definitely have 2 or 3 friends who are those people. But if I message them, I do get a message within 24, 48 hours, depending on which time zones we are in. So that is fine because they've set the boundaries in advance, they've set expectations and let me know. But people who I used to talk to every 2 weeks who suddenly drop off the map and then turn up 3 years later and as if nothing happened or as if it's my fault, irritates me. Friendships and relationships in all their forms should be a two-way street. And so when you're thinking about your friendships, think about when's the last time you reached out to somebody. And are you always reaching out when you want something? Because that's the other thing. I've definitely had people who drop off the face of the earth and then turn up a couple years later saying, hey, I need you to do this thing for me. And then get frustrated and irritated when you're like, oh, hey, haven't heard from you in forever, thought you were dead, or whatever, and now you want something from me? No, that's not how this works. That's not how relationships or friendships work. It is a two-way street where both of us, there's some give and take. You can't just be like, oh, hey, I haven't seen you in 8 years, or however long it is. I need something from you, or I need to stay at your house, or where are you? It's very frustrating. So my advice to you out there is check in on people, because also you don't know what has happened. Don't be the one person that people always are asking for. Make sure you reach out to other people, even if it's just to say hi. It's better than radio silence for years on end. And also when you reach out, don't only reach out to people when you want something. That's not fair, nor is it nice, and it doesn't make you a good human being. Reach out to people and say hi. You don't know what's going on in their lives. Maybe they just need someone to say hi to them. So be that person and see what a difference that makes, what a difference you can make in people's lives. But I'm curious, listeners, how do you view it? If you have a friend who hasn't messaged you in 3 or 4 years and they pop up out of nowhere as if nothing happened and asking you for something, how do you react? How do you feel? Do you empathize? Maybe something's happened in their life and they lost track? But they're not apologizing. They're not saying sorry. They're not asking how you are. They want something from you. So how does that make you feel? And if you are that person that does these things, it's never too soon to stop being that person. Go through your list, go through your WhatsApp list, go through your contact list, and just say hi. It makes the biggest difference in the world. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, please email me at janice@thecareerintrovert.com.